Dungeon Master Quick Tip of the Day: Siege Equipment in Dungeons & Dragons Part 1. When castles, fortresses, or walled cities come into play in your Dungeons & Dragons campaign, you're stepping into siege territory. And for that, you'll want siege equipment. Massive, destructive tools built to tear down walls and scatter defenders. Let's break down some of the heavy hitters straight from the 2024 Dungeon Master's Guide. First, the ballista. Think of a ballista like a giant crossbow of doom. It fires bolts the size of tree trunks, hitting with about the same punch as being skewered by a battering ram. 3d10 piercing damage. It's great for taking down monsters, circling your castle, or blasting enemy siege towers. But it's not just pointing and shooting. You need someone to load, someone to aim, and then someone to fire. Suddenly, teamwork at the table becomes just as important as tactics on the battlefield. Next, the cannon. Now, if you want pure, thunderous destruction, cannons are your friend. They can reach up to 2,400 feet, yes, that's nearly half a mile, and hit for 8d10 bludgeoning damage. Imagine your players defending a harbor as cannons roar from enemy ships. That kind of battlefield spectacle instantly changes the scale of the game. Then we have Flamethrower Coach. This one is pure fantasy chaos. A magical powered iron carriage with a fire spewing turret. A gunner sprays a 60-foot line of fire, setting enemies ablaze while the driver barrels it forward at 30 feet per round. Want your villains to feel terrifying? Picture the party running for cover as an iron coach comes rumbling down the street, turning everything to ash. Next, we have the keg launcher. This contraption lobs barrels of poisonous gas in a 20-foot radius cloud. Mechanically, it's 4d6 poison damage, but narratively, imagine a goblin army wheeling these into battle, filling the battlefield with choking fumes. It's not just damage, it changes the terrain, forcing your adventurers to fight smart or suffocate. Siege weapons aren't just stats and damage. They set the stage for epic large-scale battles. They make players think in new ways: logistics, teamwork, resource management, and sheer cinematic spectacle. Whether your heroes are defending a city or storming a fortress, siege equipment turns an encounter into a legendary event. And as always, just roll with it and keep the table epic.